Good afternoon and welcome to the second to last OBX wave report for January 6th. We had a lot of wave reports or extra special additions to the wave report because we wanted to put our weight behind the pro-democracy forces here in the US, such weight that it is. Now we are shifting back to the wave, weather, and climate picture as we track a bomb cyclone that is forming over the warmer than normal waters of the North Atlantic and setting its sights now on the UK and Ireland for a storm event for later today and into tomorrow and Sunday. I did want to show you the progression of this storm from yesterday to today and show you how it has really bombed out in the weather models. And yesterday we had the storm roaring out of Baffin Bay and beginning to take form in a kind of elongated trough, and now it is a much stronger storm in the central North Atlantic. Let me call your attention to the minimum pressure that we can resolve here in the global forecast system model provided by Earth Null School. And as of yesterday, the minimum central pressure for this system was 980 millibars. Over the past 24 hours or so, the system has undergone a severe rapid intensification. And so let's go to the time frame now. So just keep that in your brain, 980 millibars. And then going to now, so the system has moved out of Baffin Bay and is now here off of south of Iceland, southeast of Greenland, and west of Ireland and the UK. And the minimum central pressure that we are able to resolve in this global forecast system model provided by Earth Null School is 944 millibars. That's a 36 millibar drop in pressure over a 24-hour period. So boom, rapid bombification in this system now, which is a substantial and powerful gale in the North Atlantic. And I'm going to show you guys a wind map provided by windy.com and its contributors. And this windy.com wind map shows gale force, strong gale force conditions for most of the north central Atlantic, ranging from Newfoundland all the way to the UK here. So just roaring across the North Atlantic with a massive amount of fetch. And just south of the storm system, we have looks like 49 knots. We can probably, yeah, stronger wind speeds in the range of 53 knots just south and west of the storm. And this storm is projected to run into the UK and England and bring with it stormy conditions, rain, hail, maybe some snow for the more northerly areas. And the main event, I believe, will be the gale and the extraordinarily high wave heights predicted for the west coast of Ireland and the UK. And let's go ahead and look at some wave models. We did have some extreme wave heights predicted in these wave models, and it these wave models continue to hold up in the forecast with wave heights just off of Ireland in the range of 30 to 35-foot significant wave heights just off Ireland. And man, these are just massive waves just off of Ireland. Some of the waves running into the beaches, depending on how the bottom lines up and how the swell lines up, could even be larger than that. So very severe potential wave conditions for Ireland, particularly, along with a gale that is projected to spread across the British Isles and Ireland over the next day to two. So strong storm conditions, very large waves, powerful gale force winds, and possible coastal flooding for the UK and Ireland as this gale sweeps in. I did want to note a climate change related imprint for this storm system. We are seeing much warmer than normal to warmer than normal conditions for most of the North Atlantic, which means that there's a lot more water vapor generally for storms to tap, which may also be providing a lot more lift to the atmosphere and fuel for storms to bomb out. Water vapor just generally tends to be one of the main ingredients in storm formation, and that is certainly there, provided by warmer than normal surface conditions across the North Atlantic, and that tends to be a climate imprint, climate change or climate crisis related imprint. And I did also want to show you the water vapor imagery as well to show you this stream of moisture running up the Gulf Stream across the North Atlantic and feeding into the bomb cyclone here just south and east of Greenland, south of Iceland, and west of the UK. So a general summary of a bomb cyclone event projected to roar on into the UK and Ireland over the next couple of days. I'm going to go ahead and run this model provided by windy.com so that we can see the gale force conditions as they are projected to intensify throughout Saturday and then continue on into late Saturday and diminishing into Sunday and then getting a bit of a tail end later Sunday as well. So major bomb cyclone event roaring into the UK and Ireland later today and into early Saturday. Man, the models were spot on in these predictions. So thank you for joining me for another episode of the OBX Wave Report. For our next report, we're going to go down to the coast and get you guys some observations of the likely very flat conditions at Jeanette's